I wonder if other people see me as strong. Because where else are you going to get this kind of feedback? Right? You can't go up to your spouse or your significant other or your ex-spouse and say, so how do you see me? Because they already have seen you for too much. Strangers will tell you the truth. It was part of the activity. So what did people say? Can you adopt it? Can you make it your own? What I used to do was, I would win these awards like Outstanding Speaker of the Year for some. And I didn't want to put it up because that would be bragging. So I had a great storage place, and it was our guest bathtub. And my husband, who is very no-nonsense, shy, and just doesn't understand this whole, why would you want to be out with other people, kind of thing, especially talk to them. He said, if you're going to win the day awards, we're going to put them somewhere. So we bought this huge trophy case, so that every time I walk by, go into my office, I go, oh yeah, there's some awards. And then, I was big. I separated. I took awards off a couple of shelves and let the kids put some awards on there too. It was big of me. That only occurred to me after my son said, well, is there a place we can put our awards too? But that's okay. And so, tell them I'm not bragging that much. It's my mother. Just tell them no. I'm just giving an example. Okay. So what we would do is, you had to go around the table and brag. You had to have a brag every month. And guess what you had to do if you didn't have a brag? You had to pay money. So it's like, do I pay this $5? Do I go ahead and tell them what I did? Do I pay this $5? Do I go ahead and tell them what I did? No. You tell them what you did, right? So be thinking about, what did you hear? What might block you? What might be a detour for you? For me, it was having a group of people I could tell quick things to. CEOs, you saw it, they're looking eye to eye. Eye to eye. Threshold competition, we're not worried about eye to eye. We're not worried about the track. Threshold, we're like, what are you doing? What's he doing? What's she wearing when she's doing that? What's he doing? It's kind of hard to run a race when you're looking back and forth. Agreed? And especially not backwards all the time. Some of us have never gotten over the deal we didn't get. Or the bad decision.
When I was 15, I made a bad decision about this boy, and I should have broken up with him then, but instead, I married him, right?
Or you say,
well, 10 years ago when I attempted that, 10 years ago when I attempted that, it didn't work. Therefore, it will never, ever work.
maybe you're like that. I mean, we all do that. If you're a CEO thinker, you're not thinking about that. That's for the accountants to take care of. They need to let you know what were our financials. Okay, let's plan. Let's plan. Let's plan. I think that's what some salespeople, haven't you seen beginning salespeople? They get scared by that one deal that doesn't go right, and they go and do their tape, and you're like, no, that's not what you do. What you need to do is run your own race. And he said it, that 20%, those cream clients. You want me to give you an easy way of how to figure out who they are? Write down everything you hate about dealing with clients. Oh, they don't listen to me. Oh, whatever it is. Leave that list aside for a night. The next morning, flip it. The next morning, say, so the clients I like working with are people that give me adequate time, people that give me adequate information, people that allow me to connect with people that are actually going to have to distribute this. Whoever that is, do the flip on that, bless you. That's your client profile of who you want to do business with.